Speakers of Heidland is made possible by our generous patrons. Special thanks to our Supreme and Master Speakers, Omegacat Comet, Erisu Yamakawa, Alex Franco AV, Winebow Brood, Aurora White, Psyche, Azuta Starbreeze, Cletus Oreo, Lily Black, Bob Cece, Mictor Rabentau, Anathus Moonscar, Pamela Isley, Helena Real Maximus, Codrith Novelist, Mira, Celestau Notrell, Lazy Boy, Luke Osborne, Tex, Kai Lin, Arthur Law, Beridan Derard, Cypup, Spencer Christmas, Celine DeLune, Edwin, Webster Wolf, Severa, Circuit Barrakiel, Kazran, Ventos Tia, Ryark Forbear, Late in the House, Tony, Arcadia Lunashine, Framboise Zakuro, Bergie, Fudge, Seville, Cafe, Gregorium Cartus, Eros, Uana Nitsa, Tyler Curly Fries, Chibi Duo, Jace Adama, Rurik X3, Rivicus, and Nightwing's Butt. Get early access to audio and video versions of the show, including the post-show, by supporting us at patreon.com/speakersxiv. Thank you. Good evening, Aorcians. Welcome to Speakers of Heidland, episode 478. Oh, sorry, 87. I'm Lakiel Bravestone, and I'm joined today by Georgi Wiston, Mela Vanadar, and Rolodes.
Hello.
Hello. It is not September, it's January. It's January 17th.
It's very easy to confuse those two.
Wow, the year's going by so quickly, man.
It's gone so fast, dude.
I wish it was September.
It is January 17th, 2026, if you were worried that you'd clicked into the wrong episode. Today...
That you'd gone into a coma for 8 months.
I think Lakiel would enjoy being in a coma for that long,
dude,
I think he would.
Yes,
he would. He'd enjoy the
A
dreams.
forced break.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I don't think when you're in a coma, I don't think you get to experience the fact that you're in a coma. You know, like you're
Well,
not
no.
going.
You want to?
Well,
You're
I kind of want to
unconscious.
like sleep. You know, like I want to know that I'm
Well, I think
sleeping
you
for
might-
6 months, 8 months, 7.
Depending on your
9
coma,
months.
I think you might still dream.
Okay,
Well,
Yeah,
give it a
I
go and
guess.
find out.
I'll give
Yeah.
it a go.
Oh, imagine Lakiel, right? You're in the coma, and then your family's like, "Oh, we got to take care of his body and everything." Well, how would he want his haircut? And they only have like old pictures of you to look at, so they get you like the fucking
Like the emo
fuck ass
thing.
like emo bull. Like,
Yeah. God, that looks so cool when I wake up. Okay, well that would be very confusing because I'd be like, time has passed, but also it looks like it's gone backwards. Why is my hair?
I'm
I'd
so
be very
skinny and atrophied. You know?
Yes, just like back then. God, I'm a twink again. Anyway, today we're going to talk about the Tom Morello and Soken interview that we teased last week. And we're also, there's not much, there's mostly MogMail this week. So thank you for sending in, speakersxiv.com/MogMail. Hopefully, next week, we are getting news on the next patch. Everything's been pushed a little because of the delayed Savage. So hopefully that will be out next week. The news, I mean. We're assuming the next patch will be on the 27th. That is our current bet.
What's coming in that?
Cosmic
Cosmic exploration?
Occult Crescent? No. Yes? No.
Do we
No.
know?
Relic, maybe?
Relic. Oh, yeah, the Relic
Maybe
Step.
Relic,
The
yeah.
Relic Step is coming.
Yeah.
Cosmic Exploration, Hildebrand.
Mm.
No, Hildy is
No,
a point to X5.
Well, that's it then. That's it then. Wow.
Well, Relic is...
Wow.
The game sometimes.
Yeah. Relic is at least somewhat interesting because then we'll know if it's tied to Occult
That's
Crescent.
true.
And God help
Better
us if
be.
it's not. But, well, we'll
We
see.
thought for this step you'd just do Wanderer's Palace 25 times.
What a fucking a Realm Reborn way then of doing a Relic, because that's what we did. Okay. That's the show. Stay tuned for the post show. We have questions from the syndicate that we need to answer. There's quite a lot, so thank you for sending that as well, patrons. And that is the show. So let's get to it. It's time for the very exciting segment this week of Reason to Win. Events?
Wait.
Reason and Wins.
You also said twice, that is the show, during your explanation of what's going to happen.
You got
in
no
this
idea.
show.
I don't know what's going on today.
You're just ready to end the show, I guess.
Yeah, I'm already done. Well, let's start with the only recent event we have this week, which is
Surely not.
no. There's more. Just stay. Don't click off. There's more after this. Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail EP7.
EP7?
It's now available.
Holy shit. I can't believe they got to EP7 already.
Yeah. Relive the thrills of Arcadion's heavyweight tier and Hell on Rails with this brand new downloadable mini album featuring iconic songs from patch 7.4. There are 5
This
tracks.
is a single.
This would be more of a you know,
It could be.
what are
It can be an
extended
EP.
words
play.
anymore? Yeah, it's
but it
extended play.
ain't a mini album.
It's not. No, that's true. They say the word mini
How
album.
many is a mini album?
Who
good
cares?
question.
It's music. It comes. You get
Somebody
5
else.
tracks.
Because I've bought albums with 10 tracks on them before, so 5 for a mini album sounds about right.
I guess, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
These aren't even physical, so does it even? I mean, I don't know. Whatever. You get 5
Two
tracks.
of these aren't even from this game.
Listen,
Technically.
guys. Don't buy digital music. Just don't.
You can.
Don't ever do
You
it.
can stream them, which is a thing. So I would prefer that. Yeah. You can buy them. Sorry, the tracks: Sinister, The Mirror, Absolute Tyranny, and then Final Fantasy IX Battle 1 and Final Fantasy IX Battle 2. So
Ooh.
there you go. They are
That's the
available.
first 3 tiers of the heavyweight Arcadion tier, Mistwake and Hell on Rails.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's interesting. Where are the other tracks? So, I know that the last track.
They can't do Tiff. They can't do the Tom Morello song because
What do you ask?
Right, because that's its own single.
that's its own single.
Yeah, that's its
already.
own single.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. It's just it's if you don't know that, it's an odd selection
That's
of
true.
tracks for this EP. Like, why isn't
Oh, okay.
all of this in there? But yeah, that's why. You can get this EP at the following retailers. You can get it at the iTunes Store, Amazon Music, Mora again, that one, this one, and Animello Mix. So go
Ooh.
enjoy
A good selection.
some music. It's a good selection of retailers. The EP is only available as a digital download. Prices vary depending on region. The check
You want it
clear.
physical, wait until the album comes out after patch 7.5.
Right.
7.55, I should say.
Yes. So there you go. Anything else to say about this album? This mini album? Not much. I mean, it
I
is
think
what
There's
it
some
is.
very good
fantastic.
songs.
Yes. Good songs.
I mean, it's great what they're doing by drip feeding all of the music for profit.
Yes. It's smart.
I think that's a really good move.
It's very smart.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, they're
This-
doing it because people asked for it when they couldn't wait for the full soundtracks.
That's true. I think the
people want to
soundtracks for
pay
this
for it-
game have a level of prestige. I like the presentation of like the covers and stuff. I would personally, if I was going to buy any of their stuff, I would buy just the actual OST, like big box sets.
If they did it out of the kindness of their hearts, this is how I would do it. Release the EPs on streaming and then do the albums as paid.
I
That
would do
makes
that
more
as well,
sense
yeah.
to me than to make the EPs pay and then
Yeah, it doesn't make. I don't know if I agree that it makes more sense. I mean, what you're suggesting is more generous.
Yes. If people were asking for it, I don't know if they asked to pay for all the EPs specifically.
No one
Imagine.
asked to pay for things.
Oh,
They're
well,
not crazy, but they're like
nowadays-
£4 or £5. So
Nowadays, I don't know.
yeah, so it's a bit of money.
Yeah,
No one asks big companies to pay for things.
and that's
Square Enix is an indie company. Remember that.
that is
so.
true. That is important to
I
know.
barely even a company. They're like
Yeah,
it's just a
it's-
bunch of dudes in a garage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
working
collective-
A
for the passion
non-profit,
project.
actually.
Yeah,
That's
they are.
what
Yeah.
it is.
Tax
They make
exempt.
games out of the goodness of their hearts.
Yeah. God, support your local indie developers, people. Buy the EP. Buy the 7th EP from Dawntrail, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, let's move on. It's time to jump into.
It's time for MogMail.
It's time for MogMail already. Feels
Already,
strange, but
Make the sound.
Make the sound. Is that what you mean?
What? Oh wait, no. How's it go? Weep, weep.
It's just like a woo
I don't.
noise.
Well, we'll find out because I can just press this button and it'll play the intro. So here's the sound. This one is from Honey Rider from Zervan. Hey speakers, hope you're all well. Have two hopefully fun questions for you after hearing Rollo say he would eagerly summon a train-based Primal in spite of terrible public transport systems. It got me thinking. Firstly, what Primal would you summon / be tempered by either in-game or not? Secondly, what creature would you merge with to fight in the Arcadion? Male attender, for example? What would the people call him? Spined sarcasm? Prickly pummeler? Anyway, hope you can have some fun with this one. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the laughs this year, and hope your ongoing commitment, and your ongoing commitment to the game. Congratulations on another year, and have a safe and happy holidays. Well, there's
Thank you.
a little this is a dated MogMail, as you can tell. Not that bad though.
Well,
We've just entered the new year, kind
You
of.
can see the Moogle struggling with the weight of his sack.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a heavy sack. Thank you, Honey
That's
Rider.
a bird it's put on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to try and make it fit after like Boo. Yorgboo.
No, I want to be with the beaver. Beavers are so powerful.
What
Ain't
the
that
hell
truth?
would you be as a beaver? Yorgiva?
A giver.
I don't think most of them have the name of the animal in what they are.
Oh, Mela, you could merge with one of the elephants, the Gajasora.
Yes.
I don't think. Are you talking about the actual elephants, or are you talking about the elephant society?
The
I want to
elephant
be
society,
the elephant.
but
yes.
the evil one, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that makes it fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They're
cool.
evil animals.
My name would be it would be an homage to my favorite elephant NPC from Radzat Han. Obviously, I won't say their name, but it sounds like a bad word with an A on the end, and they're a classic character from.
I think if you
Endwalker.
pronounced it with a U, with an oo sound, you could say it.
It's true, but I won't. But I would be an elephant. I'd be okay being an elephant.
What
Remember
NPC?
the-
I would be naked like the one in the quest line.
Remember Malta's song last year, Lakil, before it had its name changed?
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah.
Now imagine that with an A on the end of it. That's what Nayla's favorite.
Oh, Kunta.
Arcasadara.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
Kunta.
No, I'm glad I was talking at the same time, so I was a little bit muted.
He said it twice. It's okay.
Yeah,
He
it's
did.
a name.
'Cause
It's a name.
There was Dickon in Charlene as well, so they were like, you know.
There's always one. Remember in Heaven's Word, Whole Picks?
Do you think
Oh, yeah.
Dickon's real name is
Yeah.
Richardon? Like a dinosaur?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick your horrible fusions before we pick our primals.
It's so tough though. I want to be a Fungar.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
Fungar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't want to be merged with the Cubus?
Cubus, my
Oh.
beloved. That's a tough one. But Cubus are just they're like anomalies, really. So it's not like
Yeah,
No,
that's
they're
true. Well, I
yeah,
guess
but your
they
thing
are.
could be like you're like this spooky blob,
Cubus
but you
exist
can turn into
outside.
loads of shapes, maybe.
Yeah, Cubus exists outside of Amaranth.
oh, I thought they were just in there.
They're not cold
no.
Cubuses, but they exist outside of Amaranth. The model is used elsewhere.
With the slime turn, yeah.
I mean, it's just the
Yeah.
pudding model from Final Fantasy XIII.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that is true.
You know what, I'll play. I Cubus. That'll be my deep lore. I will go into Amarat myself
Okay.
and find a
Aw.
Cubus to
All right.
bring home.
Okay.
Mikhail?
What is a
a Coblin,
Ooh.
and then your catchphrase. It's Coblin time. Yeah.
You know what?
Right?
That's
Okay.
good.
That's
That's
good.
good. It's Coblin time. I'm a Coblin. That's right. And I'll do like the burping sound that they make. You know, that'll be my big
Yeah.
battle cry. That's not what they sound like at all.
It's close, though. It's
It's
close.
also not what a burp sounds like.
No, well, I didn't want to burp. I didn't want to burp. It was
No, that's good.
for a moment. It flashed in my mind. Just do the burp, Lakil. Do the burp. Just show them. No, I'm not doing that.
Don't do the burp.
No, I'm not doing the burp. So we've all.
Really, burps are popular based on who won streamer of the year at the Game Awards.
Moist Critical, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he does do some pretty.
He's got some
violent burps.
nasty burps, I have to say. Mela, did you pick one? What was yours?
Well, yeah, I'm happy to be a fucking naked elephant. Yeah.
Naked elephant. Okay, so you are going with elephant. Georgi's a beaver.
Sure.
Rollo's a cubus. I'm a coblin. It's coblin time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Well,
got
what primal would you summon / be tempered to? I assume we're making like an original one, not like what ones that already exist in the game.
No, I think they're asking the ones that in games.
I
What
think-
they said.
Yeah.
So it had to
Oh,
be
okay.
one that you would most likely be tempered by, I guess.
Mailer is Necron.
Whoa, actually, that's true though. You know.
For sure.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
Don't say lies, Mailer.
No, you must not tell lies. I was gonna go I was gonna go all basic and just pick one of the boob ladies, but you're so right.
I knew
I
you
would be
would.
Necron.
Necron had boobs.
There it
I'm
is.
just gonna do a quick Google.
There.
Oh God, what would I pick? Or I guess who would trick me? Or will I don't know.
Trick you?
Ravana's cool, but I don't want to hang around bug people. I
No,
think that would be
yeah.
like a deal breaker. I'd be like, I don't.
Well, if you want Ravana, but like without bug people, you could go Susano.
Well, he's kind of
There's
buggish
turtles,
too,
turtles.
isn't he? He's a little. Yeah, I know he's turtle
Ravana's
based,
not buggish.
but he is kind
Yeah,
of
he's turtle
buggish. Do you
based.
know what I mean? Like, there's something buggish about his.
He's got chitin, you know, like you
Yeah.
can see it. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like you could get tricked by Susano, maybe Rollo, getting caught up in the
Susano.
revelry, and you just think you're having a good time, and then suddenly,
They slip
You're
me
like
a Mickey, and then all
yeah,
of
you
a
slip you a
sudden-
Mickey, and you're like a crab man,
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
that's
that
just too
tribe was.
obvious. I'd be
Yeah,
too busy
you
hanging out
don't
with
pick
other stuff
the
ladies.
obvious one.
Off the top of my head, based on what I know, sort of like primals to be about, Sophia's probably close to the top of what I would be interested in.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
She'd put you on a scale.
I see
Okay.
how it is.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
that'd be-
It's more so about the idea of balance, Mailer.
No, that's
Right.
fair enough. That's fair enough.
Oh, you look ill.
I think Bahamut.
Ramu?
Bahamut.
Oh, okay.
I think
That's
Bahamusi?
fair.
big dragon man. I don't know.
Oh, it's like a sexual thing.
no, it's
okay,
not.
that's fine.
I was trying to make it a sexual thing, but it didn't
We
work.
can make it a sexual thing.
Oh no.
Talk
No.
a lot of primals. to be
That or
honest.
maybe Phoenix.
Most of them.
Maybe
Yeah.
Phoenix. But Phoenix doesn't
Phoenix I
temper,
can see.
but it is an imagined
Or
scenario.
Good King Moggle the 12th, or
Oh
whatever it
fuck!
is.
Fuck that!
Maybe that's you,
Fuck
Lucia.
that asshole! No,
Mm.
that's what I say. Yeah, I think Phoenix. Then I'll go Phoenix. I'll be the first to be tempered by Louis Sois.
He'll go to Phoenix. And be like, it's goblin time.
Mm.
He'll cobble all over the place.
Oh,
God.
I
Okay.
don't want to be tempted by Garuda. Garuda offers nothing good. Chat.
Yeah, and then there's got the bird people. I don't. You guys seem kind of weird. You know?
Yeah.
I want to hang out.
There's nothing wrong with the Ixal.
Ixal.
Excited.
The Arcadion 9 ones or whatever, the tribe one, they were cool.
Yeah.
Like
I
their
guess.
story was cool. Their quests weren't cool. Their quests were fucking awful.
I just like
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I'm visualizing this because you're not doing that. You're not in a you're being tempered. But I was just imagining like
Yeah.
waking up in bed with Garuda, and then there's
That
a
would be
chance.
nice.
No,
No.
because then there's a chance you'll have like feathers in the bed, and would you
Yeah,
know
you'd be spitting out feathers like
feathers are sharp like at the tip, and then maybe you get
Yes.
poked by feathers, and then you can.
That's true.
Have
Do you think
you-
she sheds at night?
Yeah, I
It
think
gives you
so.
a debuff too.
Have
You
you
get
ever had like a down blanket or quilt, and then the feathers start coming out, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you get poked by them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm
My
imagining.
coat has feathers in, and sometimes they poke out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Feathers are pokey, dude. They poke.
They are poking.
So be careful
yeah,
out there.
that's true. She's mostly feathers. She only has one soft part,
And
and then
that
the rest are feathers.
insane thigh gap though.
That's true.
that's true.
Yeah.
She yeah.
Criminal thigh gap.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So there you go, honey
Oh,
writer.
I hope that's the answer you wanted.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks. Okay, moving on. Let's jump into the second MogMail, which is from Ruhan Tia. I can't speak today. Ruhan Tia. This is the one we don't know how to pronounce. Not even Ruhan knows, so I'm just gonna say it like his like a Lord of the Rings character. Ruhan.
Wuhan.
Hello, speakers. Don't the housing items you can get at the seasonal events feel like a slap to the face to all the homeless players in Eorzea? No, but seriously, what are you going to do if you don't have a house or your retainers are getting full? Pay real money for more retainers? Skip them and hope to get a house at some point and pay real money for them in the kiosk or miss them entirely? I'm assuming kiosk meaning the cash shop. I kind of got annoyed a little about that, and before that comes up, I know about the apartments. Have a good day.
They know about the apartments.
They know.
Yeah, apartments are fair for storing indoor items, but you don't have a way of storing outdoor items, which is the bigger issue. Because
That's true.
Oh, you know what? Island Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's fair.
Island Sanctuary doesn't store things; it only clones.
You have to place
Oh,
them.
it clones them. That's right.
Oh.
Can you reclaim a cloned one? No, right?
No.
It just
No,
that's
you
just-
can't reclaim it once it's been cloned.
I see.
Well, you can't. If you delete the item after you cloned it, you'll keep the clone, but you won't be able to reclaim it.
I see. So
Mm.
that doesn't work either then. Yeah, I mean that is
Quite
a problem.
frankly, miss out on them then.
Yeah, I guess you have no choice.
I don't. There's nothing. Yeah.
Well, I do have to wonder if you're a person who doesn't care about housing, which I'm assuming that's kind of the scenario here.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you keep getting the housing items then, right?
That's
Like,
true.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
collect them.
Because in
if you want
case,
them.
if you ever do get a house, like if you're on a very populated server and all of the neighborhoods are taken, like you want a house and you want to have the items one day so you don't have to pay for them.
Yes.
I mean, if you're in an FC, then you can get the apartment FC too.
That's
yeah,
true.
but not if you. Yeah, but if you're in an FC, that still doesn't give you access to the yard if you're not in
It's the
charge of the
outdoor
FC
items
house.
that is the.
All the outdoor stuff.
But you can. No, you can't. This is like
Your
for some
saddlebag.
reason- Your saddlebag, yeah. I mean that's true.
I
You do
don't
have that.
Store things in my saddlebag that I don't want constant access to.
Well, I mean, you're not in that situation though. Like someone who's in like a dire, they don't have a house, which I can relate. You know, in 14 we were homeless for a bit after flubbing. I think we talked about this on the just a few weeks ago on the podcast. You need to just have a place to store those furnitures if you're planning on getting a house. If you are not planning to get a house, then why are you shouldn't care, you know? Like,
I mean,
that's not for you.
I'll say, as someone who's been playing this game since 2014, I think 2015. I didn't have a house for a while. I definitely had space for a lot of shit. In all honesty,
Yeah.
I don't know. You might need to maybe manage inventory a little bit better.
Yeah.
I guess maybe there's stuff that
I mean, but like,
do you need
if
those coins
you've been
from.
there's a chance that you've been waiting for a very long time. You just haven't been lucky enough to get a house. Housing items will build up over that amount of time.
They will build up, yeah.
At that
But
point,
you're just
get a
going to have
sugar
to
mommy.
creatively use your retainers another space.
I'm sorry. If you are building up to get a house, you will have, if you really want a house and you really want these housing items, at this point you will get a house before you run out of inventory space. That's
probably true.
I mean, if you really are going for a house, you should be actively doing that in the game. It's hard to get a house in 14, don't get me wrong, especially with the lottery thing now. Well, some say it's easier to get a house. I don't know if I agree anymore.
I think it's easier and harder depending on your methods.
Yeah.
You don't get as much choice.
Right.
But
I mean, I got it in the old style, so
yeah.
I don't gotta worry about that anymore.
yeah.
With this one we actually did the lottery. Crazy that we won that one actually.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you gotta just don't be going in here looking for a mansion day one in the lavender beds. Go and get a shitty goblet cottage.
Start somewhere. Yeah. Get.
I mean, if that's what if your issue is storage, that can be a solution.
Yeah.
Or you know what? This is the most powerful thing, right? Change your mentality. You don't want a house anymore. Or if not, you don't want those items anymore, right?
Wow.
Just say you don't want it. It's
That's
so
very
fucking
Buddhist.
powerful.
Yeah.
Seriously. I see relics in this game. They look cool sometimes. I don't want it. And I'm free. I'm instantly free. It works.
Yeah, I did that with raid gear.
don't know if
Like that, the same mentality. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Yes, Kierkegaard.
I don't know if that's necessarily a solution for everyone, though.
No, but my point is that if you are in a situation where you're like, I want a house in this game, and I also want all of the seasonal furniture for my future house, I feel like you are now actively working towards a house, and I don't think you will get a house before you run out of inventory space. There's a lot of inventory. You have the Chocobo saddlebag. Your actual inventory is quite large. You get, is it 2 free retainers? They have 175 slots each. You can store most of your gear in the glamour dresser and in the armoire, and you can free up so much space. I don't think it's an issue. I think it's a non-issue for people that are actually looking for a house. If you're not looking for a house, I don't see why you want furniture. Other than,
I mean, I believe this guy exists. I believe there's a guy out there that's in the situation. I think it's a very small number of guys.
Yes.
I'll say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember, mind over matter. I always wanted a cherry blossom tree, for front yard, but I don't want to pay for it. But you know what?
So annoyed
I
about
don't
that.
want it, and now I'm free.
I don't want
Well,
to.
you know what I
That
do?
easy. It's that easy.
Oh, that's your fault for not thinking ahead far enough, because I were off the market board before they went explosively expensive.
Yeah. It's weird that they never reintroduced it, to bring it back, because they can't make it a
It's on
cash
the Mog
shop.
Station now.
Oh, they have done
Yeah,
it
you can
already.
buy it.
Is it the
Mm,
same
It is on
one?
the Mog
Authentic.
Station, but I don't believe it's sellable, but it is functionally the same.
Fuck.
I could be mistaken on that.
Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, that's one of those things that fuck, I didn't know back then. I should have known. I should have bought a lot.
I'm freeing you, Luke. I'm freeing you.
Ugh.
You don't want it anymore.
I don't
Luke
want it
Hill,
anymore.
if you
free.
hang on,
You're free.
if you had bought
You're
loads
free.
back then,
I'm free,
you
I'm
would
free.
be a billionaire.
I'm free, Mela. No, I don't care
Yeah,
anymore.
you would be
I'm
a
free.
billionaire.
You'd be a billionaire, and you'd
The
be able to
morphogenetic
make
field
everyone work for
Rollo
you.
sent it to me. I don't
That's not
care.
how the morphogenetic field works.
I don't. That's the real world one, not the game one. You're talking about the fake game one. The real one is different. And you just saw it in action.
Real morph heads would know.
Yeah, exactly.
Morph heads.
So yeah, it is crazy.
It's Goblin time.
It's Goblin time. It's weird that you only get 2 retainers in this game. I have 4 extra.
Is it weird?
I have 6. Right.
Is it that weird?
I mean,
it is, considering how many you can get. Because I'm so used to having 6.
well, true.
Once my
Were we not talking about how ungenerous Square Enix is earlier?
yes, they are.
I think it was
yeah.
weird at first, like in the Heavens where probably even the Stormblood really, before the glamour dresser was there, because you just had so many fucking items, and you had I remember having to be super picky about what gear do I really like this gear?
Yeah.
I had to make the decision many times.
Yeah.
But now with the glamour dresser outfits, some more armor space, increased housing storage as well. I don't feel the restrictions as much for 2 retainers, but I'm very organized when it comes to inventory. For a brief amount of time, I did subscribe to the mobile app thing to get the
free
saddlebag retainer.
Yeah.
But I ended up not really using it that much. So I just canceled it.
Okay, that's fair.
If you need it, I think that is probably the best deal you can get rather than getting one at the Mog Station.
That's true.
That's true.
That's the best
Yes,
value.
yeah.
That's hot tip, guys. Get
So-
the Moogle nuts or the Mog.
You get extra Koopa nuts. Yeah, you can get up to 10 Koopa nuts instead of 2 or something.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what they do, but you can get
Means
more of
They
them.
let you make changes on the app to your in-game retainers, Mailer.
Oh, yes.
Man, I just use it to, you can put, with the app, you can put widgets on your phone for all of your custom deliveries, and it shows how many deliveries you've done that week and then what their heart ratings are. I've just got screens of that.
Nice.
I didn't know that, actually.
See how much Zoe Aliapo loves you.
Yeah.
Well, it shows you how much you have towards the achievements as well for the titles. I think it's actually quite a good
That's
feature.
that's actually
genuinely.
nice.
Yeah, I quite like the.
If you
the
care
widgets they
about
have.
that, that's a nice feature.
Yeah.
Every time I open it up, I just message random people on there.
That too, yeah. The only thing that annoys me is it constantly logs you out, so the widgets don't update unless you've been on recently.
I see. Because I was about to.
You have to load it, and then it'll update everything.
Is it
Oh
the
God, no! It says log in. Oh, fuck off.
XIV
Never mind.
companion? Oh, it has to re-download.
Oh, I don't want to
It's
actually
been that
log
long.
in.
It's been that long since I opened this app that it has been unloaded
Never
to my
mind.
A
phone.
long
so-
time ago.
So you're
Stupid.
missing out on all the lusty DMs I sent you.
Oh, damn.
I sent you one relatively recently, Rollo.
I think I used to send some. This has FC chat in it, right? Does it have like an FC group
No.
chat?
Yeah,
no?
it does have F.
Oh,
it
it's
has a
like
group
chat.
we had.
It has a group chat, but it's not in game. Because I remember, was it Guildworks that had an app that allowed
Yeah.
you to like chat in game?
I was just around the born though, right? I
Yes,
think
it
wasn't
was.
even
Very
didn't
early
even last
days.
11's version.
No. It was, but those were the days. I could be just out and about, and I'll be chatting in game. It was crazy.
I do. Yeah, I wish it had things like that.
Man, you know what? Okay, I would like maybe an FC connection to like Discord. I think that would.
Hmm.
I don't like many things linked to Discord, but if I could access the FC chat from just Discord, I think that'd be kind of neat.
Yes.
I agree. I think there's a lot they could do with this app that would actually be really cool.
Yeah.
Ideally, not making it not logging you out every 5 minutes, not loading so slowly,
Yeah.
not being so clunky, having more connection to your in-game stuff.
Yes.
Mailer, it's built on the same technology as the bicolor gem UI.
Well, that's awful. There is an FC chat.
Yeah, but it's just a
Seekers of
group.
Hydaelyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not in game.
It's not in game. The Guildworks one had actual. It was just interfacing with the actual game.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, it's got people I've never heard of, for like Gregorium Cartus and.
Yeah, who's that?
Fake
Ew.
people.
Yeah.
I'm logging in. I'm seeing
All right, this is perfect.
configuring
Oh, this
14.
is thrilling.
You see, you can see the
Thrilling.
message I
Download
sent you.
update. Download update. It says.
Oh, okay.
This
a
is,
little
Oh no, I
this-
didn't send you one, Ronnie.
What? This is thrilling content. The
Okay.
Keel Bravestone is connecting. I'm in.
This is fantastic. You're in. Oh my god, there you go.
Cosmic Exploration has been added under the category Special Features. Add it to your
Yeah,
home
that's
screen
cool.
via the Customize button on the top left
Because you
corner.
click on it and it shows you
New
the
feature.
lunar development reports. It
God.
shows you personal progress.
You can now receive Lodestone activity notifications. Adjust your settings. Okay. There I am. I
Check your
have
chat.
3 chats. I have 3
Yeah,
chats.
check them.
Yeah, message
Oh,
Lucio right now.
I got a login bonus. I got Kupo nuts.
Yay!
This is like a
Oh, it's just like a static JPEG of your character, by the way. Just like
Yeah.
just a load.
You can change the background.
Retainer Ventures. What? Okay. Chat. I have hey, that's Mela. Looking forward to succouring your Landerwaffe later. That's from Mela, you saying.
This is what you guys tune in for. I know.
I'll just send you a
This is the
stamp
riveting
that says
stuff.
thanks. Oh, twice. I did twice.
This will be the bit when.
I think
That's so fantastically good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is going to be the bit when people are driving and listening to podcasts where they'll suddenly they'll have to pull over to see what's gone on, like
Yeah,
what's gone wrong with the
like
podcast.
there's like a weird. What's happening here? Did I change?
I mean, I feel like this is on its way to being one of the best podcasts we've ever done.
Guys, look at me. I sent banan in the FC group chat.
You can't
Holy
fucking
shit,
read
dude.
that.
You can't read that because it's secret.
Banan.
But that's our FC chat right now, and I promise you, I said banan. All right.
Okay.
Old
Okay.
man, stop holding your phone up to the camera.
Okay, I'm gonna send them a thank. How do I send? Oh, I did do it. Oh, sorry, a boomer thumbed it. Sorry, 3 times.
Stop fucking spamming! He's so an old man.
I hope you
I
answered
know-
your question.
Yes.
Thanks for
sorry.
ruining it, Tia.
Thank you. Ruhan.
I know that you have
Get a house.
discovered this new technology from the ancient era of 2015, but please.
It was fascinating. Okay, stop. Okay, everyone, I'm closing the app. I'm closing the app. Okay, it's over.
Okay. Thank you,
Goodness for
Grandpa.
that.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Ruhan. Get a house. It's what we're
Get a
saying.
house.
Get a house.
Okay,
Get a
you're
house.
just as bad as people in real life.
No.
How about you, Ruhan? Here's some real advice for you, okay? How about you cut down on the avocados on toast and the £5 lattes, and then you'll be able to afford a house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The latte's £5 in your country.
Like
No, let's.
£4,
God,
maybe,
don't get stuck on
£3.95.
this.
We're such rulers. Stop.
This is not.
What is
real.
this? It was going to be real bad this week, huh, guys?
Okay.
You love it, Rolla. You'd love to be like that.
What we actually are saying is that there's a lot of inventory. Just do manage your inventory until you get a house. You will get a house if you want to.
I have sympathy for you, Vruhain.
Sympathy you have from all of us.
You got some sympathy.
But there are solutions that can help you. So go back and listen to what we said before because I don't remember. All right. Next. This is from Menemesine Ron from Lich. Dear speakers, here is a hot take I had after letting the Arcadion sink in.
Oh.
This is what Myths of the Realm, thank you, should have been. Arcadion is an homage to wrestling and its tropes and cliches, and each character gets their own battle to shine, and a theme song that captures their character in various ways. These are characters we meet only for the side story and barely converse with, yet it helped make their presence unforgettable in ways no other raid has managed. It also helped that their story was a simple one, not trying to be anything it wasn't, or trying to give much of a plot twist. Compare that with Myths of the 12. I'll just call it that. These are characters whose existence has been known for over 10 years, whose patronage we choose when we create our characters for the first time, whose names have been invoked throughout the story in Eorzea. And this Alliance raid is their last hurrah before they get replaced with a voicemail machine. Yet, only 2 gods are given theme songs, and 2 gods are squeezed in together with their sibling/spouse, because we absolutely needed a surprise boss at the very end, apparently. I don't know, it was something I wanted to rant about. With all its flaws, Arcadion was a show from beginning to end, which main goal was to have fun and show off its characters, and I wish the 12 had gotten that. Yeah, we've talked about, we're a little split on, are we a split?
I mean,
I think we mostly
agree on the idea that the 12 should have had a full raid, but we had a more important raid to do at the time.
Right.
Wasn't this Pandemonium?
This was Pandemonium, yeah.
And that's very important to the lore. I think Myths of the Realm, Myths of the 12 was just maybe at the wrong time. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it makes sense lore-wise for why it was when it was. But I do agree. I didn't mind the overall plot of Myths of the Realm, but I do understand and agree with the point that there should have been more personality to each fight. So doing it in the style of the Arcadion would have been better. It would have probably worked better as a 8-man raid than it did as a 24-man.
Yeah, I agree.
And they make a good point on the fact that everyone from the Arcadion, they're one-shot characters who we would very likely will never hear from again, but they do have very well-developed personalities for such a short period of time, whereas the 12 are people we've had in the lore since 1.0 when the game was perfect in Tanaka's vision. Yet, half of them weren't actually represented necessarily like they should have been. You know, some of them were more clothed than they should have been, perhaps. And it's just...
I think
they were very like static, one-dimensional characters within the lore.
I do agree. That's one thing that I think is a good point in this MogMail is that they showed more care for the Arcadion characters than for the 12 with their fights a little bit. Their own theme songs for all of them. Like, it was the fact that I haven't even I think we maybe talked about this when we did our review of Myths of the Realm. That's a long time ago now. But the fact that they crammed in, it was perfect. It would have been 12 fights, right? Yeah. But they
never would have done. Yeah, but they never would have made them all 12 individual fights because putting one of them last above all others does
that would be
give them a certain degree of importance.
Yeah, because he was leading us through the raid.
Yeah, that would be the reveal at the end, and that he'd be like,
yeah, but me. I still don't think people. I think people wouldn't like that. I think people would feel like, oh well, I didn't pick the right member of the 12.
Well, I feel like
I
what they got
understand that
instead was that
viewpoint.
their god was minimized to share a fight with someone else. I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
either solution was good, really. Like,
And the
Imagine-
final fight was what god was
saw
that?
her big bald ass head. Like, damn.
Shut
she
up.
wasn't bald, but she
Leave
had
leave
a
Menphene's
massive
5 head alone.
Yeah.
Oh
That-
no, she's my goddess. Leave her alone.
Land a plane on that thing, man. Play tic-tac-toe on it.
No.
That's
Well,
all she's good for.
I think it was... that fight is cool because it brings Dalamud in. I think that's fun, but...
Yeah.
That was cool.
Which one? It's Althik and Nemea get like kind of shafted in this one, being like, "Oh no, we're in the same fight," you know. So if one of those are your gods, you probably feel a little slighted here, you know. Like they didn't get the treatment that I think they deserved. I understand that you want a bigger boss at the end, you know, so to not favorize any of the gods, but in Myths of the Realm
What the
specifically,
hell was it?
yeah, exactly, it was bad. But also in Myths of the Realm, I feel like it had already been set up that Oshon was going to be like something, the reveal at the end, like there is a god missing, and then it's him. It's Oshon. He was here.
I think similarly. I mean, it is a good point about the 12th one feeling more important, but surely, I mean, the order of it was already, you know, why was Byra got the first one? Like, why is is my god the best because he's first, or you know, are they getting him out the way early and having better bosses for later? I think people would have been fine with Oshon as 12th. It's hard, but I just the last fight was just weird.
And
it was just
bad.
weird.
I think it was just straight up bad.
I think
It was
last
so
fight.
strange.
especially
The
in
design of it
retrospect.
looked cool, but it was just a weird fight.
I don't even know if I agree that it looks cool.
No.
It was interesting.
I think the last fight could have been better than it is. I think the last fight is the only one that I find disappointing in Thalea.
Yeah.
If it had been a 12-man raid, like an 8-man raid as well, the last boss could have been Oshon, but then Savage could have had the weird fucky version of it as the like second phase, and it would have been fine. Then they could have got everything done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just have weak characterization overall.
They do.
I couldn't even tell you some of like the major personalities they were going for some of the the god. Like
they were all the
12.
same. They were like, you are our children, we will fight you.
Yeah, with like the Arcadian, they're very straightforward, simple characters. Like they're not exceptionally deep or anything. They're pretty tropey, but it works within the context there because you spend time with them seeing that. And they have like their little twist here and there, but it's not anything crazy. But with 12, it's like you talk to Oshon a lot, which that's cool if you like Oshon or that's your favorite or whatever.
Big raid for Oshon people, of course.
Yeah, I mean, we were so close to being Oshon.
Yeah.
And yet we weren't.
Yeah.
We were so
I
close.
forgot about that theory.
But
yeah.
The characters are simple, but think about we start with Black Cat.
Yeah.
But then suddenly it turns out that the one in the fourth fight is her sister, and then it turns out that there's depth to like what's going on in the Arcadion using the feral soul. Black Cat comes along with us for the whole journey.
Yeah.
They build relationships with each other and everything.
Like,
you see that?
Yeah, it felt like very, very well done, very naturally done.
They feel quite real, like real characters. My god is Lim Lane, and I don't know anything after Myths of the Realm about her. Like she does like one like line, I think, in like the whole thing, and that's it. And then she gets a fight, and it's
kissy her.
Don't kissy her. We know that she doesn't like that, and that's good.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like being kissied.
Yeah, that's good. You should.
Yeah, I thought I would have got something special as a Zema. As mine. I was like, and then just
no,
you don't get anything.
It was all Oshon, baby. So yeah, I know. It was weird. We've talked about how they kind of fumbled
the final fight.
And it's such a strange.
They did, yeah.
It is strange to do that to the the core pantheon of the civilization the game like puts you in. Like this is the
Louis prayed to these to prevent a calamity.
He put all his faith in the 12 to try to save the realm. And then they kind of fumbled it a little bit. So I agree that having it as
they're important throughout the whole thing. They're Hydaelyn's chosen as well. Like there's so much to
there's
them,
a lot.
There's nothing.
Very important.
If I had to compare, like the Arcadian people, like all the characters, except maybe for the last three sort of or fights, they felt like a big family almost. Yeah. Like they all know each other and they were pretty close to each other. I mean, they had some rivalries here and there, but it felt like they were. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I feel like they were all a part of a big thing. With Mists of a Realm, I'm like, these guys are like coworkers at best, you know? I'm like,
And yet they live together. They lived together for thousands of years.
They don't like. There's nothing. I mean, they give little hints about what's based on what you see from like whatever the fuck origins make up, to get that makes them however they look like and act like a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just
yeah.
nothing. I get to see you as a little minion, and
The minions were cute.
kind of it, I guess.
I guess they were cute, but
It was fun, like going around with them a little bit.
Like, I want to hear
like-
the tea. Where's the gossip? Like, what?
Yeah, I feel they did more with God turns into minion with the four
the four
whatever it's
lords.
called. Four lords.
Yeah.
Because they've cropped up later on anyway in like events and stuff, like hiding.
Because they didn't turn into an answering machine.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was so much better that way. I would have loved if they'd said, do you know what? We're not going to go away straight away. We're going to, just explore the realm on our own. We won't, we're not the gods right now.
We have talked
and
about
then they
the
appeared
ending,
here and there.
We talked about the ending of this. I still think that it's an odd choice, but
It's
they
just weird.
had to wrap it up somehow. But it's
Unless there's some link
I still
here,
think I'm
like
fine.
what is it?
yeah.
I think I'm still fine with how it ended. I just think everything leading up to it was very lackluster. I think it goes along with the theme of Endwalker of passing the torch.
That's
how
true.
they did it was kind of sucked.
I was almost confused a little bit at like how their motivation, but I mean they explain it as we get through the story, obviously. But it was
they're just so okay with it.
Yeah,
like that.
Define what do you mean? I mean, I think I can understand that after like 12,000 years being okay with moving on.
yeah, but
you
like
don't, I would like to see some kind of like dialogue about it. Like Ashan is the only one who's like, I want to chill a little bit. It seems cool. But all of them are just like.
So they didn't talk to us about it because if they told us, we wouldn't have continued with what they wanted.
Yeah, it's true.
I
don't think that's a good way to do that. Then that's a lot of not even telling or showing. It's just nothing.
I think this was too big of a story for them to tell in this.
In an alliance raid.
I think
should have been a deep dungeon.
I think maybe this should have
been a full story.
It should have been a storyline quest, maybe like some
Hmm.
sort of. I don't know. This is a big story to tell. Yeah, like a side thing like that.
And how important is it as well? Because obviously, we have the great withering, whatever it's called, coming, which we assume is because of an absent Heidelin. But obviously, it might not be. But for people who've never done that alliance raid, it's not required, is it? It's not mandatory. So the 12 could still be around, unless they force us to.
If you haven't done the alliance raid, you never even knew that the 12 were physical things that could be interacted with.
I suppose so, but you will still have them in your mind more than knowing that they've gone now forever. I don't know. It's weird.
It's a mix.
I just want to know if them leaving is important in the future of the plot.
Yeah, because that I feel is. I mean, they did. That's why they probably had this thing that they left an answering machine. So like, even if people pray, it's not for nothing. It goes somewhere. Like they're. I guess because it is
the ether of the world.
It is deep. It must be deeply sad for our warrior of light to know that the gods were real, but they're not here anymore. And then whenever people's like praying, like, oh,
they're not listening.
They're not really listening to you anymore.
I think that depends because I suspect that like if you're the way the Scions think about these kinds of things, it's another curse of being friends with a bunch of nerds, is that like they look at it like scientifically, so they don't get attached to it in that way.
Yeah.
So if you choose to characterize your warrior of light in the same way, then they don't care. But if you choose to characterize them as being more religious, then they would care.
Well, no, it's not. No. I'm not saying that my character is religious, but when he sees someone else praying, that shit's not going anywhere. That shit's going to an answering machine that they may check. That's what I'm just saying. It's just it's not a serious comment I'm making. It's just what a weird thing to be like, to know that the gods are not here anymore. You're just walking around.
But to me, that's just like when you're 16 and you look at your 10-year-old younger sibling, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so excited about what Santa's bringing me at Christmas."
Yes, but Georgi, the gods were real, so you'd have that knowledge. They were actually there, and
How
then
dare you? Santa was real.
Oh, sorry, that is true. To all the children watching, Santa is real. I'm being silly. No child is watching this shit. You better not be.
No, but our character does have like eldritch knowledge, essentially, I would say.
Yeah.
I feel like any normal orphan, knowing everything we knew, would just instantly lose their mind. Have you ever heard that analogy?
$4 got that.
Yeah.
You ever heard that analogy about like eldritch knowledge and like ants, where it's like, imagine being an ant and then being put in the body of a human, but you still like with an ant brain, and you get to see and experience everything a human does, and then you're placed back inside of your ant body, and then it's like you cannot fathom what happens or how to even explain it to anybody.
Right.
That's what I feel like our character has experienced at this point.
For sure.
You could not even relate to any other Eeyore.
Yeah.
Or like anyone on the planet.
It's true. You have seen you've seen Heidelin. You've seen
you've been to the ancient past.
You've been to the edge of the universe. You have seen.
I want to reconnect with the common Eorzean personally. I want to get back to the basics.
You're a reincarnation of one of the 14 most important people in ancient society.
Yeah.
An ancient society that nobody knows existed except you and a select few people.
Our character can never reintegrate into society. It's impossible.
No.
You know too much, dude.
You think we're going to be working at that cafe in the chalet? And no, we're not. We can't get into that life.
Yeah.
Your character will go mad.
We worked at a cafe at the end of the universe, Mailer.
That's true. We did do that.
True. We have experience.
And you know what we did as a result of that? We helped create new life.
God,
we're so amazing. I wish we'd stop being so amazing all the time.
And you know what we did this expansion? We helped a farm.
Yeah. We've got back to basics. Yes. We helped to create a travel agency. We started bringing tourism to Latin America. Oh, yes. Yay, bring the Eorzeans over.
Yeah.
I think we need a therapist.
I think so. That's going to be like.
Well, I'm a little bit excited about the MSQ future. The whole there's lots of theories around it that obviously what we're doing is causing problems that we're not aware of, and I think that's quite an interesting thread of sort of MSQ to go down. Are we actually? We're obviously doing good things.
We are doing it.
Are we doing harm too?
Our intentions are good, but it might have consequences we're not.
I'm really intrigued by that as a concept. I think that could be really cool.
It's like we're Ardbert.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe we'll get a wheelchair mount. No, sorry,
that is.
I said Ardbert, not Arenveld.
That's Arenveld.
Another
Arenveld.
Yeah.
Ardbert's the beardy man.
Yes. Okay, well, anyways, we are all over the place, but thank you, Minemesign Ron from Lich.
Thanks, Minemesign.
Before we move on, you should tell them about the updates we're making to MogMail.
That's right. MogMail, I have implemented a character limit to MogMail starting now. Starting a few days ago. You will see when you start sending in MogMail now that you have to stay within 1,500 characters, because some of you are I know you have a lot you want to say, but we have to make sure it can fit on screen. So 1,500 characters, you should be able to limit yourself to that.
There's still a lot of space.
Yes. It's just for the visuals, because sometimes you send in long letters and it's just, I can't show it on screen because it'll just be tiny letters that fills the whole thing. No one's going to read that.
It's also like a lot of an episode.
It also is a lot of an episode because we have to read it, and and
it's hard to answer. Like if you have a question in the first sentence and then a lot of extra afterwards, is a lot to remember.
It's both visual and for us, I guess, so that it'll be easier for us to read them. Okay. So that's that. Thank you to everyone for sending in MogMail. You can send in more at speakersxiv.com/MogMail. And now it is time to move on to our main story. We have an interview with Tom Morello, Caleb Shomo, and Masayoshi Soken, and how they created Everything Burns, which is the song from the last fight in heavyweight tier of Arcadion. How they made it in 36 hours. This is from... let me double check. This is from Vice. Oh, this is a Vice article.
Yeah, I mean, we get make it to the mainstream when you involve normies.
That's true.
That's true.
It's true. Just a little criticism, because I remember when we first looked up this article, Vice has a lot of ads. In the article, there's like this much text, and there's going to be this big of an ad in between. I don't see them because I have ad blocker on, but you can just see this random like gaps in the article. Also, this is completely unrelated. I'm just going to have a boomer moment, a boomer hour, a little bit. I was
earlier.
Yes, I'm a boomer today. Maybe people know this already, but I got so annoyed. I was in bed, doom scrolling as you do, and I was doom scrolling, and I was I switched between the apps just to get maximum doom. So I'd know I go into X, I go in Instagram, just to check.
TikTok got too happy for you, and you had to switch.
No,
to
TikTok is full of overweight people falling through buildings.
Oh, you still getting those?
I just can't get out of that loop. But I was checking that too. And then on Instagram, it's mostly Chinese. Whenever I see that, this is like a CCTV thing, and it's workplace accidents. I'm like, oh god, that's all over Instagram. But while I was specifically on Instagram, I was scrolling, and then I noticed that when you scroll past an ad, the brightness on the ad is higher than the other posts. And it like burns your eyes, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I don't like that.
What?
Wake up, motherfucker!
Yeah, so I was specifically, and I'm not going to say it. It was for some a fast food chain, and it was like just lit up the room, and then when I scrolled past it, back to normal brightness. Crazy.
It's just like if you they're trying to create the feeling of driving past said fast food place with a massive light.
Yep. Very strange. Anyway, side rant there. Back to the interview. All right, this is from Vice, like I said. Rock icon Tom Morello, Beartooth frontman Caleb Shomo, and legendary Final Fantasy XIV composer Masayoshi Soken have joined forces on Everything Burns. The new Final Fantasy XIV single is a powerful new track featured in Final Fantasy XIV Into the Mist.
See, I don't know if that's necessarily true. That sentence and the title of this article implies that Soken was involved in the production of this song. I don't think so.
No, was he maybe?
I don't think so either. Only for like implementing it within the fight, maybe, and like how
the loop.
Like how the loop works. But otherwise, I don't think he did much. You never know.
In our interview, the trio break down how the collaboration came together quickly, why the song feels so perfectly aligned with the game's narrative, and what it means to be part of one of gaming's most beloved franchises. Okay, so this is a type of interview where it just does the names and then what they say. It's that kind of back and forth interview. So I'm assuming Brent Kepp is the interviewer.
He must be the interviewer, yeah.
So I'll just refer to them as Brent from now on. Tom, what was your reaction when you heard that such a legendary gaming composer, Soken, wanted to work with you? Tom Morello says, first thing, I admit I am not a gamer. I am more of a pinball player, Dungeons and Dragons man myself.
Okay.
But I am aware of the potency of Final Fantasy in the world over the decades. He's aware of the potency.
What a way with words.
Yeah.
That's fair though.
And then you compare it to the lyrics of Everything Burns.
Yeah. And I thought it's interesting where the DNA of my Rage Against the Machine riffs have ended up. And the fact that this person, who is legendary for his game compositions, was interested in doing a collaboration. I thought, well, let's get on it now. At the time, this is almost a year ago, Soken was like, can you come up with something in the next 36 hours? I was working with producer Tyler Smith at the time, who called his childhood friend Caleb the Beartooth vocalist, and we concocted Everything Burns. It was really a lightning in a bottle moment. It was, the pressure forged a diamond. And then we were so psyched about the track, but I could not be more proud of the collaboration. Also, the song itself, even beyond the borders of Final Fantasy, it just works. Everything Burns is a sentiment that people living in 2025 can very much relate to, both as a reflection of our times and as a potential warning of things to come. Goodness.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean,
it's what you get. Tom Morello is a very politically active man, and
he is.
a lot of it's in his music.
I mean, he has some. We talked about this when the song was first announced, but he has some great merchandise on his store.
Yes, he does. What about you, Caleb? Were you into video games or Final Fantasy XIV? Caleb says, I mean, dude, this whole thing for me has been so wild. Yeah, so it's verbatim, essentially, this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Growing up, I've definitely been in and out of gaming here and there. And even with Final Fantasy, that was a game very early on in my intro to gaming. My friend actually had it on PS1. So maybe
7, 8, or 9.
The anthology, maybe, or it could be on the anthology collection as well.
Oh, true. Right? It could be 4, 5 anthology or 1, 2 Origins.
Yeah. Could be. I don't remember which one it was, but I just remember it looked amazing. It was way more complicated than I could understand at the time. Okay, so it's probably one of.
It won't be 1, 2, 4, 5.
No, it'll be one of the. Is 7?
Oh, it's probably 7. I'm guessing.
7.
It's probably 7, maybe 8. I would be surprised if it was 9, just because I don't know
9's
if people
whimsical.
talk about 9 as a visual masterpiece in the same way as 7 and 8.
I don't know.
I think because of 9's more chibi style.
That's true. Yeah.
It does have. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it had cool music. But yeah, the way it all went down for me is I got a phone call at 9 a.m. from my friend Tyler saying, "Hey, Tom Morello wants you to sing on his song. Can you do it right now?" And I was like, "Sure. What do you need?" And he was like, "I need a whole lyric and melody edited and back to me as soon as you can possibly do it. I know you have a studio and you're a producer. Is there any way you can do this right now?" I was like, absolutely, no question. Yeah, literally. What else am I going to do? Say no? So yeah, I finished taking out my trash, made a big old pot of coffee, and he sent me the instrumental. It's like what Tom said. It literally was a lightning in a bottle. There's just no way this thing would have happened without all these kinds of magical pieces aligning for that one very specific moment. I mean, literally, it was 48 hours. Tom goes and does the instrumental with Tyler. I get the call, and in 36 hours, really, we had it.
Very fast. That is very fast paced for music.
Yes, it
Especially with mastering and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like it's faster than most actual 14 songs take to make.
For sure. I'm not sure why there was this deadline here. I don't know what this rush was, but it's cool that it happened.
It seems very arbitrary.
Especially because it happened a year ago.
Yeah, I feel like
it was well in advance of the
Soken's like, okay, well, I need one more song. And I guess he's been procrastinating.
Well, no, but I don't even think that that's what Soken would have been like, because of the fact that it does. I can't remember if they discussed this in the article, but it was held for a year.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did say a year ago.
Yeah,
I don't think Soken's like, you have 36 hours. I'll release it in 365 days.
But he
like Jigsaw or something.
Yeah, he's like Jigsaw. Yeah.
Tom Morello, you've played a lot of
song.
I want you to make a game with me.
Chad is saying that in the Preach interview on YouTube, Soken said that wasn't a requirement from himself, but from higher up, whoever that may be.
Oh, it was probably Guitar Man.
Maybe it was Yoshi P being like, "Oh, you better fucking give me a good track in 36 hours."
You've got 36 hours, Soken. I don't care.
I'm going to go jogging tomorrow, and if I don't have a new track by Tom Morello, you're done here.
I'm off for a weekend skiing in Hokkaido for 36 hours. When I get back, either my son's playing Final Fantasy XIV or you have got a real song written.
Okay. Did you guys know the full scope of the project when making the new Final Fantasy XIV song Everything Burns? Caleb Shomo says, what I'm now understanding after spending time with Soken is the amount of love that has gone into this collaboration from every single angle. It's just beyond anything people could really understand. The way that they had so much patience and respect curating this moment for us. The way that we get to share this music in such an unbelievably big way and such a big deal with somebody who has so much honor and respect in the gaming industry. Like for me, yeah, simply put, it is fucking crazy. And I cannot believe that I get to be a part of this. I am honored and kind of mind blown every single time we do anything revolving in this universe. Can do anything revolving in this universe. Just in this universe.
It must be quite exciting if you were like a lifelong musician doing like in a rock band, just doing, touring gigs, concerts, big festivals. Making game music must be a very refreshing time.
That's
It's such a different way of making music, and it's not just about the music; it's the cinematics of what's going on in the game to elevate the
It
music.
also immortalizes your music in a different way.
That's true.
Like,
yeah.
There's more to it, I guess. All right. Soken-san, I know you are a massive fan of Rage Against the Machine. How surprised were you when this Final Fantasy XIV collaboration came together? Soken says, I was so surprised, but again, because it was so secretive and, we couldn't let anyone know, basically I just crawled into the center of the earth to hide away from everyone and was just surprised all by myself.
Aww.
Laughs. Soken-san, how have brands like Rage Against the Machine been an influence in your previous works?
Bands.
Lukia's very corporate brained right now.
What did I say?
Brands.
Oh, bands like Rage Against the Machine been an influence in your previous works, like even from Final Fantasy XIV or something more recent like Final Fantasy XVI.
What else has he worked on recently?
I hate that sentence as well.
Yeah.
14 or something more recent like 16. It just makes the games look stupid with their namings.
Yeah. Soken says, so for me, Rage Against the Machine is in my blood. It's part of me. I create a lot of different types of songs for a lot of different types of games. We use full orchestras with a lot of classical pieces. But even in those classical pieces, you can feel that thread of rock is in there. And that rock influence is from Rage Against the Machine, because that rock is the emotion that I'm trying to get across. And I learned all of that from Tom and Rage Against the Machine.
That's fair.
Yeah. I know you guys said this was a lightning... Yeah, sorry?
I was just going to say, I wish he'd explain how he got into Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
it was popular rock music at the time. I mean,
they were pretty big at the time. I don't know.
I mean, it's probably quite simple, but I would like him to put it into his own words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big, anti-establishment kind of stuff, especially when you're younger. That's like
yeah, but that's what I kind of. That's kind of what I want to know, Rollo. Is that part of the reason
Was he a rebellious
it, or was it
teen?
just because of the musicality? Yeah. Was it just
Look
because
at
of the
him.
musicality?
Soken was definitely the most rebellious teen ever.
I bet he was quite rebellious.
He's giving that vibe. I know you guys said this was a lightning in a bottle moment. Did you guys have any Final Fantasy XIV reference material or story beats to help you create Everything Burns? Because the song works so perfectly narratively in the Into the Mist trailer. Caleb Shomo says, I just got this instrumental from Tom, and it's literally like, just do your thing. So it was like, just do what you do, but do it right now. When I heard Everything Burns, and when I saw it for the first time in the trailer, and with the story moment, I was like, did I know what I was writing? Like, am I sure I didn't know what I was doing this for? The final version of the song just feels so specifically curated. But yeah, this is about as lightning in a bottle of an experience in music as I have maybe ever had. And I think that the fact that it fits so well is just a testament to that. Soken-san, where did Everything Burns kind of fit into your vision for the emotional arc of the Final Fantasy XIV Into the Mist expansion?
Okay, all right. Now we have to just... It's not about expansion, okay? So this is a patch.
Yes.
Okay, it's a patch within the expansion cycle. I just can't...
Oh, are you going to sit down and explain that, Tom Morello?
Use the correct nomenclature.
No, this is not Tom Morello. This is BK.
That was the interviewer.
This is BKJJ.
BKJJ speaking right now. Burger King Foot Lettuce is asking Soken... Soken says, I can't talk too much about this because it'll be a little bit spoilery, but Everything Burns comes at the perfect moment in patch 7.4. It specifically comes at the perfect moment in this raid series. Thank you, Soken. And when you hear it, you'll understand why. When you hear Caleb's vocals, you'll know, because they're supposed to be there. When you hear Tom's riffs, they'll feel perfect because they're in the right place, and we found the perfect place for them. Do you think Soken also did this a little bit so that there's a chance he may get to perform on stage with Tom Morello?
For sure, there must be an element of that.
I feel like...
I mean, maybe, but he didn't compose this. So.
No, but I mean,
true.
he's probably hoping... And I think he deserves that if it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if US FanFest does have an appearance from Tom
That
Morello.
would be pretty hype.
That would be pretty... Yeah, that would be wicked. I wanted to know how smug what he was thinking when he was saying it comes at the perfect moment in the races, and then he knows in his head this happens when it turns out that the president was a big worm. He's like, the president's a worm.
I mean, the way that I've heard it spoken about, not necessarily in this interview again, is that they got the song and then they had to create a moment for the song rather than the other way around. So
Right.
it does
Yeah.
fit this. The moment fits the song because they made it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, Tom, you've had a pretty lengthy history of having your work featured in video games. The obvious one is Guitar Hero 3. How does it feel to have your obviously? How does it feel to have your music woven into an online MMO kind of experience where players are more interacting with your music versus like passive listening, like a regular music medium?
An online, massively multiplayer online.
Oh yeah, strange. Tom Morello says, yeah, it's different. I love the fact that it's much more part of like the score of an epic journey than a song that's on the radio. But whether it was Grand Theft Auto or Tony Hawk or Guitar Hero, I love that he had to like mention I did bigger games, dude, like Grand Theft Auto and Tony Hawk. I mean, I feel like they're...
You got to admit, if you played it, the vibes of the songs in like Tony Hawk's Pro 2,
yeah.
Oh, it was such a good moment just playing like this. They're so good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's why I made fun of like obviously Guitar Hero.
Yeah,
like,
what a
why,
strange.
Why is that the one?
Yeah,
It's the only game that will just have music in anyway. That's the whole point of the fucking game.
Yeah.
They should have put out the heavy hitters like Shaun White snowboarding.
Yes.
Or Dave someone's BMX, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Or he was also World in Conflict, Soviet Assault.
Okay.
Now that's
there you
a good
go.
one.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be
2009,
like going
dude.
to Lady Gaga and saying, "Well, obviously you've appeared in Just Dance before."
Yeah.
Yes. Or some other ones. Whatever. It's an opportunity in this day and age for audiences to collide, and for people who are playing the game to be turned onto the catalogs of Caleb and myself.
That's true.
Or even made aware that Rage Against the Machine was a band. Apparently,
Yes.
Apparently,
Yes.
so, yeah.
And, you know, in this day and age, it's, I think, one of the best ways for artists to have their music reach audiences outside of the island of where your audience normally lives. And we knew we were in good hands because the composition of this game from beginning to end is one that is taken so seriously. It's done with such nuance and such depth and such thoughtfulness, and over the course of the last weeks or so, I've been listening to the score and listening to different parts altogether, and it's just really impressive, the body of work Soken-san has made with the score of Final Fantasy. It's a real pleasure and an honor to have our jam be a part of it now.
I mean, it's earned a Guinness record.
Yes, it did.
It has so much music in it.
It does.
Yeah.
There's over 600 songs or something at this point.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Wonder who the next star that might work with 14 be. That would be.
Yeah.
Wow.
I imagine there's other
once.
people.
Yeah?
Sia is not good for 14. I'll
no.
say. Sorry, Sia stands.
Yeah. I think
Get Doja Cat. Tell him, please.
I think maybe this has opened the door for maybe doing more guest features.
That's true.
So yeah, that'd be exciting. Dolly Parton. That's
Sorry, some of these recommendations from chat are insane. Pitbull is what Taylor
Pitbull's
said.
fantastic. What do you mean?
Eminem. No.
What
God, no.
part of the game would that be in?
I know. No.
Hey, Ariana Grande did Fortnite, so
She did.
Yeah,
she did
before
Final
everyone's
Fantasy.
done Fortnite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ariana Grande was in Final Fantasy, the Bravest Exvius. Or
Oh,
yeah.
so that
yeah.
I mean already
She's
a
technically a Final Fantasy character already.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. It's possible.
Ed Sheeran. Block. You know what? You're banned from here.
Get out of here.
I don't want to.
no, you're the only person that has such a
You are Brett Sheeran.
vendetta against Ed Sheeran, and I
hate
don't really
Ed
know
Sheeran
why.
so
He's
much.
so
He sucks.
He has
Oh my
sinister
God.
eyes. He's got sinister eyes.
Fucking H&M music.
Every time
I
you
hate
say
it.
"Sinister Eyes," I just think that sounds like a song.
Yes.
I think it's more interesting in how they use the songs, because obviously this is from a raid, but I'm thinking, what if, let's pick Dolly Parton. What if her song ends up being the new Machinations or whatever, like just key moments within the background of the story?
They're never gonna use one of these crossover
It's
songs
like
as incidental music.
The Asians are all like gathering, and it's just like
Invading Mirror
Dolly-
City, yeah. Come on, no,
It's so funny.
At best, you will get incidental music that uses the song as a leitmotif.
Uh-huh.
They're never-
No, it's got to have full Dolly.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, Dolly Parton. That's who I'm voting for.
I would
You'll
love Dolly.
There'll be promotion at Dolly World, right? There'll be or Dollyland.
FanFest will be at Dolly World.
Dollywood.
Dollywood.
Dollyland. Sorry.
Dollywood, yeah.
Dollywood.
Dollywood.
Isn't it? Isn't it Dollywood?
I don't know.
It's Dollywood, yeah, it is Dollywood.
It's Dollywood. Okay, I'm googling. Hold on. Let me double check.
It makes sense.
It's
as a
called
pun.
Hollywood. Dollywood.
That is Dollywood.
That is Dolly Parton's theme park.
I think
It'll be
Cher
like little
could make a
14
song.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah, it would be so good.
Cher would fit.
Oh my god, and all the outfits on the cash shop would be like, and they'd have Melee, but good for you because they'd have.
Cowboy.
I mean, Dolly Parton's, she's known.
Well,
for
that is true.
having-
That is
for
true.
breasting boobly.
She could be the new Minfilia effect.
Yes.
And I mean, country music is a little bit underrepresented in Final Fantasy.
Very much so.
That's
Like
true.
pull in
That's
some
because
different
country
people.
music is
Yeah.
underrepresented outside of the US.
That's also true.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's a little late though. They should have been the Shaloni background music, really, shouldn't
But
it?
that's true. That's true. But
Shaloni is like spaghetti western type music.
Well,
Dolly
true,
Parton
but it's-
having a voiced character in Shaloni. Come on, dude. Amazing.
Maybe she will be the new voice of Grahatia. We just don't know.
Oh god.
If Ben's too busy.
Free ideas, Yoshi P. Come on.
Come
It's all
on.
free.
Come on. Okay. Anyways, Caleb and Tom, did you guys actually get to see the song in Final Fantasy XIV yet? And what was your reaction when you saw it interwoven into the actual game cinematics and everything? Tom says, I've just heard about it. I just theoretically know what's happening with the song in Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't seen it in action.
That's fair.
Caleb says,
A little bit too famous for this.
he's like, yeah, this is,
I know.
this is below me, dude.
Also, you can't show him because they would, it's
It doesn't make any
spoilers.
sense.
Spoilers,
I
and
do
also
think
the
this
man is just a worm. Like, how it's just going to be difficult for him
I
to
think-
get.
The worm.
I think
What's
this
he gonna
interview was
understand?
conducted before the patch released as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think they show most of their collaborators like, okay, here we go. This is where your content. Like, imagine if they went to Colin Ryan. It's like, okay, we made a
Sit
super
you
cut of all of
down.
Alphino's lines from this
Yeah,
patch.
yeah.
Sit
Yeah.
you down and you'll watch us play through the final fight and you'll listen to your song.
Yeah.
Oh, we wiped. I'll have to start again.
All right. Caleb answers, yeah, I've only seen the trailers everybody else has seen. I'm not going to lie. I'm very excited to experience it the way everybody else is going to experience it. Are you going to play it, Caleb? Shy of
No,
writing
he
the
just
song.
means watch
obviously.
the world first race.
Yeah. I'm a little bit privy.
Thank you, but no thank you.
I'm a little bit privy to that information, but beyond that, yeah, this will be a whole fresh thing for me. But I'm going to get the game and try
Oh,
my absolute best to make it to
Good
that
he's
luck.
gonna
point.
play it.
Caleb,
This
Caleb,
is like
Yeah.
Caleb.
They'll do a
this
fucking
is like-
re-interview.
This is like saying to Monster Hunter Wilds players, just
Yeah.
get to level, just buy the game, get to level 100, and you can fight Arkville, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
They'll do like the sort of catch-up interview in a fan fest and they'll be like, well, I've just got to Ifrit in Realm of War and Harvest, and it's really getting good, but
God. Okay.
it's taking a while.
This last question is going to be a little goofy, but Tom and Caleb, if you guys could choose to be in a Final Fantasy game, would you rather be an NPC, kind of just a regular character in the world, or would you want to be a Final Fantasy XIV boss? Tom says, when I put on my shoes and step out the door every day, if you're not looking to be a boss, you might as well stay home.
True.
That's the way I look at it. Like, what are we doing here if you aren't trying to be your best? Then he laughs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
Right.
brother.
Yeah, sure.
You walk out and you don't feel like Shinryu Extreme every day.
I think Caleb's answer sums it up. Caleb, facts,
Yeah.
man. That's what I'm talking about. Amen. Second. Hell yeah, brother.
I really want to leave this interview, I think, at this
Yeah,
point.
they're done.
I had no clue what the fuck you just asked
No.
them. And
No.
they were just like, I'm fucking.
I mean,
I'm
the
a
nice thing is they
boss,
didn't just say, what the fuck are you on about?
Yeah, yeah,
I guess,
yeah.
you know?
Oh, yeah.
At least they tried.
Yeah, they yapped their way through it. That's fine, but
I think this interview would have been better if they asked less about 14.
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I think
Probably
that
more
Blur's
about-
more, or,
yeah.
I mean, they barely even got to plug that like themselves that much. It was just.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, does Tom Morello really need to advertise? I mean,
It doesn't need it, but it's just,
Beartooth, maybe.
what's he gaining from this interview?
this is probably part of like a deal, like a
Like,
know.
It
I
must
would've
be,
loved-
yeah.
Yeah.
I would have loved if they asked Soken, like, besides, like, how did you get into Rage Against the Machine? What are your favorite Rage Against the Machine songs?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
ask Tom and Caleb, like, of the songs you've heard from 14, which ones have you particularly enjoyed?
I think the
It
interviewer
made
was
it
a
a bit more
little
normal.
The interviewer was a little
It's quite a big task, actually. I would be quite intimidated.
it's an intimidating task. Also, they probably thought that they were more into the game process. They clearly going by
Remember,
the
this
question.
guy, BK is the kind of guy who stands up and asks, how difficult is it to add more Eno chain or remove Eno chain from the game?
Someone asked in a previous episode in the comments
I know.
about a link to that, and I
That's
tried to
Eno
find it, but
That's why Mail is bringing it up again.
Yeah, it is. I can't find.
You'll
it.
never find it. I don't think.
It's from a Q&A from, I think it was FanFest, right?
It was either FanFest or like a Tokyo Games Award type of thing or something.
Could have even been a PAX East or West.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
No, but it was from I think it is from one of the FanFests that wasn't like freely available.
oh, was it?
Was it?
I don't remember. Yeah, it's so as you can tell, it's going to be hard to find. But at the
It's very
time,
hard to find.
everyone got that reference, the Eno chain one. People called it Eno chain, like that was just how it is. But I understand
Well,
now
now
that this is fading away because the clip is so difficult.
So
to
sorry.
find.
Yeah.
It's fading away because some players might not even know what a Nokian is because of the fact that it's just
It's
a
been
trait
removed.
now.
Oh yeah, you're
They've
right.
ruined my class so much.
Oh my god, it's so irrelevant.
Shut up, Naylor. You like how Black Mage plays right now.
Yeah,
I like how it plays
Right
now,
now,
but it
isn't
played so much better when it had skill requirements.
Oh, of course.
of course. Okay,
Look at the elitist.
that's that then. That's the show. Thanks for
You good
watching,
there, Roland?
everybody.
I open up a webpage, I get blinded because every website, we gotta be bright white.
Yep,
Go to
yep.
dark mode.
Yes.
Please, every website should be dark mode.
God.
Yeah,
Can
but
you
not
remember?
every website defaults to dark mode, even if they have them.
That's
It should
true.
default to dark.
Remember
I'm
back in the
tired
day-
of white skin.
Back in the day, it was all light mode. There was
Because we
dark mode
didn't
was
know
not a
it.
thing.
We didn't know dark mode was necessary for our eyes.
No.
We didn't know it was even possible that
No.
we could do that.
It's like, why would you
Imagine
want?
making a website with gray in the back.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
I mean,
it's
we
called
also
a
have-
web. It's like it's a web page. The page is white. You have a white page. You
Exactly.
Also, resolutions were smaller, so like seeing black on white would have been easier than seeing white on black.
That's true.
probably.
Probably as well.
That's true.
There are many reasons
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
not a web papyrus, Rollo.
Yes.
course.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Remember to follow on our socials at SpeakersXIV, twitch.tv/SpeakersXIV, youtube.com/SpeakersXIV, exclamation Discord and chat if you want to join our Discord server, and if you're watching on demand, the link is in the description. If you're watching live, the post show is coming up, and we'll be answering questions from the syndicate. So hopefully we'll see you there. Till then, bye.
Bye.
Bye.